All right, hello everyone. We are live. Shane, well, hold on. Let me unmute you. Shane, say hi.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I guess we're live. So, like that delay I have in the beginning when I do my videos, just to make sure that like everyone's here. So, like that
Yes,
creeps you out.
we're all here.
Yeah. Well, great. Okay. So, the plan was to play Outrun, but I can't find Outrun. So, Sonic the Hedgehog it is, much to Shane's pleasure. Shane loves Outrun. At Sonic the Hedgehog. Loves it.
Yeah, no, it's my favorite. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
All right. So let me boot this up, and once again, welcome to our live stream. This is the Retro Hangover Sunday stream. We are very happy that you are here. For those of you who are here. All right. Let me load this shit up. It says welcome to the chat room. All right. So please, if you're here, chat. You might need to back me up because fucking weird shit's happening on my chat verification. I'm gonna have to get this set up sometime because I'm not too happy with it. But I'll figure it out. Alright. Oh, Sega!
I'm
So
adding
this-
quality content to our chat. Don't worry, it's fine.
Alright, so here we go, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's coming in a little loud. I might need to adjust this. It's even loud on my end.
Was that a Kafka?
It shouldn't be. Because I have my phone on silent.
I definitely heard a Kafka.
Why wouldn't you want to hear a Kefka?
That's
the
a
real-
good point. That's a good point.
Kefka is great.
Oh, hey, look, everybody! It's Green Hill Zone, the only good level.
Okay. So it's like this is really coming in loud for me. So if you're watching this on Twitch and it's coming in loud, let me know because this is pretty loud for me. But let's go.
Hold on.
Let's do this.
Let me unmute it and see what's going on.
Let's play some Sonic.
Yeah, it's loud.
Jesus, really? Okay. Guess I gotta fix this. Alright, that should be a lot better.
Yeah, there you go. You're good now.
Like, I don't understand people who don't love Sonic. There's something wrong with them.
I feel like that's baiting me into trying to say something about this. You know, we haven't done an episode about Sonic yet, have we? That's
Nope.
something we gotta do.
At some
because
point, yeah.
Clearly we have differing opinions about the quality of these games.
It's just very special to me. Like,
I
I
mean,
can
listen, man,
recognize.
I'm not here to like shit on your childhood, okay? I'm just saying that mechanically, I think Sonic is a bad game.
How?
How? Because the entire conceit of Sonic is that he has to go fast. In
Yeah.
fact, he's gotta.
That's
And
how
in
it's
most
advertised.
cases-
It wasn't how it's
yes,
developed.
yes, it's false advertising. Because when you actually get into the game, you're like, oh man, I can't wait to go fast. I gotta go so fast because I'm Sonic. Except you start going fast, and then you get stabbed by spikes, or you get stopped by some other bullshit, or you hit an enemy, because you're supposed to actually not go fast at
Look,
all.
man.
You're
Look,
supposed
man.
to platform.
Get good.
I'm just saying, we were sold a bill of goods about these games, and it was all completely false. Everything about it was a lie.
It's not my fault you buy into the hype, okay?
I mean, how could you not with Sega's marketing?
Hey, it does what Nintendo, my brother.
I mean, I guess I can't really argue that. Because Nintendo.
I got a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, listen, man, it's it's the same thing as like when people start saying like, listen,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not racist, but it's the same thing. It's like, listen, I'm not here to shit on your childhood, but I'm totally gonna do that.
I gotta open up my chat so I can pay attention. I don't know what's going on with my Twitch shit right now. I want to be able to maintain the chat because that's important. I'll just open up the fucking app. So give me a second, folks, while I figure this shit out. Technical difficulties, as usual, on my side. Okay. I'll have that up over there. Okay, here we go.
Alright. Resume the going fast.
No, I'm resuming the platforming.
Less impressive.
By the way, I'm not guaranteeing that I will get all the Chaos Emeralds. I'm going to do my best. Because this is just going to be a general playthrough. Of course. Gotta get those rings,
sucks.
man.
You got hit and you lost all those rangs.
I know. I don't want that. I don't like the speed boost. You know, that's one thing I don't like about Sonic, is like, here's the boost that makes you go faster.
Is the speed? You don't like the speed, Chris?
I don't like the speed.
Is that it?
I don't like the speed. Other than that, I think it's a solid game. I understand it was advertised to be, like, super Sonic, I guess. But, like, it's more than that, okay? Stop hating. I think I just lost Shane, everybody.
Yep, I'm out.
Oh, you're there. Just had the dash. And the one thing I do like about Sonic, the first Sonic, is this is my favorite graphical style of Sonic. I think this is why a lot of people think Sonic CD is the best Sonic game. It's definitely, like, not the best Sonic game. At least in my opinion.
Wait, what isn't this one or CD?
CD.
Okay.
Well, this isn't the best Sonic game either. I mean, that's Sonic 3. Sonic 3 is by far the best one. Unfortunately...
Sonic Adventure, thank you very much.
It's not a good game. I mean, it was at the time. It was in 1999, 20 years ago. Happy birthday, Dreamcast.
Listen, it gave the world Escape from the City, and that's all that matters.
That's a good song. It's a good song. But there are bad games with good soundtracks. No! 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 There! Okay, sweet. Woohoo!
See, this is where that delay is really great, because now I'm like, oh, I wonder what he was freaking out about.
Did you find out?
I don't know. I think so. The ground was falling away? Is that what the problem was?
No, I used my massive speed to go through the checkpoint, and I almost missed the ring.
Speed.
No, I don't want to go that way. God damn it, no. I do hate these special stages. These special stages are trash.
Yeah, that does look a lot of fun.
It's not.
Yeah, bonus Sonic stages brought to you by Umbrella Corporation.
The horror. I bought Battletoads on eBay today, so we'll see what version of Battletoads it was. It's like mystery grab box.
I bought Battletoads on eBay today is the phrase of a man who's making wise life decisions.
Well, so pro tip, everybody.
Listen, you don't have to justify your Battletoads purchase. It's fine.
Well, I'm just saying, pro tip to everyone here. So if you don't know, like Goodwill has eBay shops. That's why you don't find video games in Goodwill anymore. It's because, you know, they take all their video games and they pretty much ship them off to a general location to sell on eBay. That's why you don't get them. So what you do is you follow all these sellers for Goodwill on eBay, and what they do is, I'm pretty sure they use price charting, because fucking pretty much everyone uses price charting to determine, I got the fast speed, to determine how much they sell things, rightly or wrongly, right? So they go by the loose prices on how they sell their games. But I just got 2 games from eBay just not too long ago. I mean, they're not mentionable games, but they came with the the case and the instruction manual, so it's complete in box. So when I see Battletoads and I see it for, I think it was $20, right? If that's a complete in box Nintendo version of Battletoads, like, it's totally worth it for $20. Because you can't find that shit out in the wild. And you can only really get that stuff from Goodwill. And it's not as good as it used to be. Like, the Goodwill deals used to be phenomenal. You could get, like, complete in box deals for $4 for all sorts of games. Until they started realizing people knew what they were getting and all started buying it. So they started doing market pricing. And it's still, when it comes to market pricing, it's still some of the best shit you can find on the internet. Just because, yeah, I spent $8.50 on a market value game that's $23 or $25. So it's if you know where to look, like, deals are still out there. And yeah, still your thrift stores, I'm sure, have good deals. Just Goodwill's not going to have that anymore. But you can still find shit. Can I not go back here?
Well, I mean, just thrifting in general, Goodwill is kind of like a bad place to go now. And it has been for a while because they, like you said, it's not just video games. Like, they wised up to pricing for everything. So now it's not even really a thrift store anymore, to be honest. Because if you're pricing things at like a market value, that kind of defeats the purpose of being thrift. You know?
Did you hear that, Macklemore? Fuck you. Is this?
Yeah. Macklemore. Wait, is he the one with that song about the Goodwill clothes?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what the youths listen to these days.
That was like 10 years ago.
And your point?
We were the youths 10 years ago.
I beg to differ, sir.
Oh, shit. Alright. Green Hill Zone. Complete.
Great. And now it's all downhill from here.
No, it's Green Hill from here.
Ah.
Ha ha ha! As long as it's not Labyrinth Zone. I think it's Marble Zone is next. Marble Zone's next.
That's true. I've been a crouchety old man my entire life.
Hey, Shane, by the way, Lyle says, no, even when you were young, you were old. That's insider knowledge.
I know. That's what I was just referring to.
You're an old soul, motherfucker.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not. That's boring. I'm an old soul now, so I guess I'm okay with it now. I take that back. I'm okay. Haha, perfect target. Alright. You gotta admit Sonic has a good soundtrack, Shane. Come on, you gotta give me that.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that.
I wish I had the Japanese ROM of this, because Japan, especially on this stage, oh shit, forgot about that. There's parallax scrolling in the background, which was a big deal back in like 1988, 89, 91 when this game came out. Not so much a big deal now.
I don't know. I still appreciate a good parallax scroll every now and again.
And actually, if you, I heard on the Sega Mini, that comes out in, what's today? In 4 days. Comes out in 4 days. You can swap over to the Japanese version of Sonic the Hedgehog and get the Japanese version, which has the parallax scrolling and everything. So you do get that. Also, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, if you swap over to the Japanese version of the Sega Mini, it is Puyo Puyo.
I just feel like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine is just some sort of name for like some kind of sex device.
It could be. I'm not putting it past them. I mean, would you buy a Mean Bean Machine?
I mean, from that bald mustachioed motherfucker, like, I don't know. It's debatable.
It looks like he's in the kink, man. It might be a good time.
With your secret areas and your one-ups.
Yeah, see, like, Sonic is full of awesomeness. Hopefully it does better in the PS Mini. Hey, Lyle, I'm going to tell you right now, almost everything can do better in the PS Mini. The TurboGrafx Mini, which, like, most Americans probably don't even know about, is probably going to be better in the PS Mini, right? And Konami's making that. So just think about that.
I would like someone to make a Tiger Electronics mini that just includes every one of those little handheld Tiger Electronic games ever made. That would be cool.
Dude, I know you don't mean that.
I totally mean that.
You know what? I probably wouldn't be opposed to it, but it has to be priced correctly, like $5.
I mean, but think of all the quality, like, black and white LCD content that you're getting.
You know what? You bundle it in with the Game & Watch, and now you have a Switch exclusive.
Yeah, see? There you go. 80 games and all of, like, 6 frames of animation total.
Hey, gotta do what works. Okay, am I making it there? Am I making it there? Oh, I am making it there. Okay.
This is some, like, these bonus stages are some, like, fucking weird, trippy ass shit with, like, the green birds and, like, fish and stuff in the background.
So
if you took away the foreground stuff with Sonic and, like, the actual level, the background just looks like a Windows 95 screensaver.
This is before 95. So this is Sega doing its forward thinking.
Yes, that's right. Sega.
Oh no!
Oh, well, I gotta wait for it. Where's the? Oh no. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. You hit the goal. What did you miss? Did you miss the Chaos Emerald?
Yeah.
Well, that's a reset.
No. I've made no promises. I make no promises. I'm gonna get all of them. All it is a slightly different ending, and it's not even worth it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, there's no point in getting all the Chaos Emeralds. It doesn't do anything. There's no data backup. It doesn't reveal any secrets, like there's a huge major plot point to Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. You're a hedgehog who jumps on shit and releases animals. Okay? I'm not butthurt about missing a Chaos Emerald right now at all. Okay? I just want everyone to know that.
But we haven't even talked about the importance of chili dogs or raising and caring for chows.
Chows is in your favorite game, Shane.
Yes, you're right.
I hit him. What happened? I do like the fact that it has stereo
how
sound.
that squirrel just walked across that lava pit.
It's a squirrel, okay? They do magical things.
No, you're right. That explains it. My bad.
Am I? God damn it, Sonic! Stop jumping into fucking spikes. How am I going to get my Chaos Emerald? You know what? Fuck it. I'm dying. I'm going to get my Chaos Emeralds. I'm very attached to them, and I have 7 lives.
Oh, now suddenly you care about getting all those Chaos Emeralds.
I care about it. If I can do it, I'm going to do it. I missed it. I mean, I'm not gonna load a save state to try and get them. Can I do that? No. I thought I automated the button.
I told you, you cannot shame me with my use of save states. I have made peace with it.
Oh, good. That's why I don't call them shame states. I call them Shane states. Do much better. Oh no! Okay. Not that bad.
You know, I feel like this generation of video games is really, we're really slacking on our, like, inclusion of lava.
What do you mean?
I just feel like lava was, you know, a much bigger deal, like, 20 years ago, you know? You don't see as much lava in video games anymore.
That's true. I mean, you also have to think back in the day, we used to have that, you know, on tile floor, if you touch the certain color tile, it's hot lava.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know if the kids do that.
It is
anymore.
known. No, I think they're too busy with their smartphones and the Fortnites.
Fortnite is important. Fortnite's a big deal, man. You can make millions.
Yeah, apparently.
I just got to say this. By the way, before we make any closer, because I didn't do this in the podcast, and we didn't do it formally. We gotta kind of apologize to Pro Jared for calling him a pedophile. Um,
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going there. All right.
I just want to
Sure.
say, okay,
Jesus.
you're probably not a pedophile, Pro Jared. Uh, you made that point. I know this is like old news, but it had to be said because I had picked on him. So I'm sorry, Jared. Um, a lot of evidence said that you molested children, and apparently you didn't. So I know you probably don't watch this shit anyway, but I'm sorry about that.
I mean, yeah, I guess we kind of jumped on the hate train a little too quick on that one.
It was so fun.
After it was. But after he kind of released that statement video, like going over all of that stuff, I was just like, oh, now I kind of feel like a jerk about it.
Well, we were jerks about it if he cared who we were. I think that's the thing. Like, I don't think he cared who we were, so I don't feel that bad about it, and that's why I'm kind of making a joke out of my apology to begin with. But, yeah, like, you're not a pedophile, and I'm happy about that. We have one less pedophile in the world.
Yeah.
Don't.
I mean, you do you, like, with your, like, weird sex blog or whatever, but, you know.
Hey, man, whatever consenting adults want to do to each other, I'm all about, man. You enjoy your freaky shit. Have fun with it. But just, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pro Jared, even though I know you don't care. But there's that. I can't have now less Pro Jared fun jokes with Lyle in my stream.
Are those seals? Did you just say baby seals?
Okay, look. This was during a troubled time in the 90s when people were clubbing seals.
Listen, I'm just saying that, like, contextually, it looked like those baby seals were freed and then immediately bounced their way into a lava pit.
Well, so did the squirrels, okay?
Yeah,
So
but
did
apparently squirrels are, like, fucking demigods or something, because they can just run over that lava like it ain't no thing. Seals, on the
Oh,
other hand,
shit.
no. What happened? Oh, no, you just got head stabbed. That's probably fine.
I made it.
Yeah, you made it. See, there we go.
Alright. Let's do this right this time. Hopefully not fuck this up. I'll probably
All
fuck
right, so
this up.
wait, how many acts are in this game?
A couple.
Okay, great, so we're done. All right, fantastic.
Stop hating on Sonic, man. I can tell
said a
you.
couple, you just finished Act 2. I feel like we're done.
I gotta say this. This controller I'm playing with, which is an official retro licensed controller from Sega, via Retrobit, it's not as responsive as an actual Sega Genesis controller.
Huh, go figure.
It is a USB, so it's not an actual Sega.
Wait, is it a 3-button or a 6-button?
6.
Okay.
It's just like I know the difference. Like when how Sonic responds to the buttons. It's a lot more responsive than an actual Sega. Which shouldn't be shocking, by the way, because original hardware is always the best way to play things when you play things.
Yes. Yeah, the Sonic is our generation's Iliad for sure.
You know what, Lyle? You write that. I want to see the epic of Sonic. The epic of Sonic. Either a comedy or a tragedy, you write it, man. I'll be there. It needs iambic pentameter. I think that's how Shakespeare writ his garbage. I mean, fantastic plays, and I am all for it. Why did I do that? Because I'm retarded.
I mean, listen, if you want, like, you know, quality Sonic literature, there's plenty of fan fiction out there on the internet for you to find.
Is that invoking Rule 34?
It might.
Because that's technically fan
It
fiction.
may also include a Taco Bell bathroom and a lot of diarrhea.
You're referring to the chili dogs.
Ish. I'm referring to some Sonic fanfiction that I wish I had never found.
Interesting. Please tell us more.
No, I don't think I will.
You should. It's not. You have enamored me. I want to hear about Sonic diarrhea
Listen,
time.
Many a moon ago, I believe. Listen, if memory serves, I'm pretty sure that this was sourced somewhere from like 4chan, which, you know, of course.
You can trust 4chan.
Makes sense.
Especially 8chan. They seem like an upstanding group of people.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, there was a Sonic like slash fic out there that's probably there somewhere to this day. I don't know, but it basically involved Sonic and Tails and a visit to a very dirty Taco Bell and a lot of things happening that may or may not be related to events that may have occurred in something like Two Girls, One Cup, for example.
Oh, it was pornographic Sonic. Why am I not shocked?
I don't know.
Rule 34, man. It's killing us all.
Or is it saving us, Chris?
Maybe. I mean, if you're a furry, you'll probably like it. Are you a furry, Shane?
I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations.
It's not an allegation. I'm just asking a yes or no question. I'm not saying, Shane, Shane, you are a furry. I don't know
My
that.
client has no comment.
You are the client! That's why I hate Sonic, because he's not your favorite furry.
Oh, yo, he does everything fast. Actually, that reminds me that if you ever watched the Game Grumps, there was, I can't remember which series it was that they were doing, but actually, it probably was a Sonic game. Actually, now that I think about it, it was one of the more recent ones.
Sonic do everything fast.
They were reading some Sonic fan fiction that was like a cross between like Sonic and like Mario. That was some good stuff.
Is it about Sonic doing things fast with Peach?
It is, actually.
Oh, great.
How'd you guess?
By the way, Lyle, Sonic might do everything fast. If that makes you more comfortable around him, you know, I'm not one to judge. He has had relationships with other humans, so that Sonic 06 is canonical. So you don't ever feel ashamed about doing things with Sonic.
Sure is.
All right, we are done with Marble Zone. Onto, I think this is, okay, Spring Yard Zone. I didn't even guess it. It just rolled right into it. So that's going to look awful. Some Sonic fan I am.
Spring Yard Zone.
Spring Yard. There's springs.
So not like the season of spring.
See right there.
Okay.
This is why Sonic is such a great game. Right? Because it has my nick. It has what I go by when I abbreviate my name all the time. Right there. There it is.
Wait, what? Why is that there?
I don't know.
That's,
why is it?
Okay, that's super weird.
It is. I always thought it was weird too growing up because that was so like my dad. He's like in the online computer programming community. I guess if you're really into that field, he's kind of a big deal there, at least according to what I've seen. I don't know. But in any case, that was his like handle back in the 90s, like in the early 90s, when like people who were around the internet. What the fuck was that? How did that happen?
I think I came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Just got RKO'd. But in any case, like,
see, that's what you get for going fast, man. You just went right into that thing.
But that's like that was like really weird for me because, you know, my dad's online handle was Cope, and here what the fuck? I'm just gonna fucking die. Fuck this shit. Oh no. Yeah, I died. Ha 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 ha. And so I was like, I see Cope there in the stage. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Because I know my dad worked on computers, so I always thought like it was somehow a reference to him. Probably not.
So did your dad work at Sega?
No, he worked at Bell Laboratories.
Didn't you say that he had some sort of hand in like C++ or something? Is that what it was?
I don't know the exact details, but he said that he was like he was on the ground floor of the development for C++. He wrote a book in the early 90s on how to do advanced C++ programming and found anomalies within the programming to do closed loops and everything. I mean, you can look it up on his Wikipedia page if you so desire. It's there. But yeah, I guess he's somewhat of a big deal in the computer programming community. I don't know. I'm not in the computer programming community. I'm in the Navy, so they don't care. they definitely don't care. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this cheeky fucker. God damn it!
Yeah, he comes up right behind you.
What the fuck? Like, fuck that dude.
They're all up in your business.
Going for a ride. Okay, much better. I like his little balancing act. Up on smack. I mean, if Sonic's gotta go fast, he has to be doing some drugs. So up on must refer to drugs, right? Up on CPU. That's not a drug.
What does that even mean?
It's Japan, man. Just stop. Stop being racist, man. It's just what Japanese people do. I don't even know where I'm going. Just jump. Okay. Hey. Yes. Alright, gotta get out of this loop because as soon as I'm not gonna know when this ends. And these spiky things kind of freak me the fuck out. Boing. Oh, more rings. I don't like those things. What did that do? Oh, shit. No, no, you're going in the ring! Okay. Go to your home, Sonic. Go to your home.
Don't you like your home?
Apparently doesn't. Blue rodent. Like, which way do I take? Like, this is bothering me.
Okay, so do these levels, is that rotation? Does that just happen on its own?
Yeah.
Huh.
God damn it. Go that way, I think. That's the way I go.
You're doing
Nope.
really well.
Nope. 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 I think that's the wrong way there. Alright, this is the right way. Spinning really fast now. No, get in there. Jesus! Okay, there it is. Continue. Alright. I'm like, I'm guaranteed to beat this game. I'm just gonna say that.
I never doubted your pro Sonic skills.
I mean, I actually like Sonic, so... I gotta say this, like... Getting all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 2 is almost a double-edged sword. Because the, last level, like flying battery zone, because you don't get to control when you turn into Supersonic. As soon as you jump and you have like 50 rings, Sonic just turns into Supersonic. It just happens. And of course you want to turn into Supersonic because Supersonic's a badass, but he's also like unwieldy. He is just way too fast, and like he will just fly off the screen and just die. So turning into Supersonic is almost a net negative in Sonic the Hedgehog.
So just to be clear, you're saying that a character who is named Sonic should not go fast. I wanna be 100% on that.
He should, but that's why Dr. Robotnik designed the levels these ways, is to trap Supersonic.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. See, Dr. Robotnik wouldn't be a good villain without. And I just went the wrong way. Dr. Robotnik wouldn't be a good villain without these things. So, you know.
So you're saying that the Sonic games are in fact just filled with subversive genius?
Yes.
That's what it is. Okay.
It's an act. It's an act of genius. Thinking. It's thinking. Am I in Act 3? I think I'm in Act 3.
I mean, I think so. Although, to be honest, it looks a hell of a lot like the last one. Are you still... Is this still the spring zone?
Spring yard?
The spring yard, the spring cleaning, the... whatever it is?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like it's supposed to be like Central Park or something with that background.
It's spring. Let me get my goddamn shield, you fucking.
Hey, look, it's Sonic Spinball.
We can play that next. Don't threaten me. I'll do some crazy shit.
Throw on Sonic Adventure 2. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, now we say Sonic Adventure 2 is a bad game.
Hmm?
Now we're saying Sonic Adventure 2 is a bad game.
Oh, no, they're terrible games, but I would still rather play them than this. That's what I'm saying.
Big the Cat. That's all I gotta say. Big the fucking cat.
Big the Cat fishing game is best video gaming experience of all time.
What? Yeah, of course it is.
Put that out there.
Big the Cat. Sometimes I just wonder what they were thinking. Like, this is attitude. Let's get a big fucking cat and have him fish. Because why not?
Let's have him constantly lose his pet frog. And leave it up to the player to try to find that damn thing over and over again.
That's the height of gameplay experiences, is dog finding. And I don't trust these spiky things. Nope. Okay. Made it. Okay. Like, you stop now. Okay, there it is. Oh, I'm in. I was only in Act 1 last time, so I'm in Act 2. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's get another Chaos Emerald.
Yay. A thing that apparently only marginally affects the ending of the game. Woo.
That is a fact. And I fucked that up.
Well, it's a good thing that wasn't important.
Yeah.
I really don't think the Sonic series really came into its own until, you got the likes of like Shadow or like Metal Sonic or something. Like that's really where it just goes to a whole other level.
Tails. I'll say that Sonic really went to another level when they got Tails.
I'm sorry. Do you mean Miles Prower?
Yes. Tails, Miles Prower.
You know that somebody thought they were super fucking clever with that name too.
Oh, you know what would be funny if we named the fox Miles Prower. Ha 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 ha. Americans are so stupid. Ha ha ha. That's probably what it was like.
Wow, that's a spot-on rendition that is not at all offensive.
I don't even know what to say.
There's like one like lone Sonic team member that just somehow stumbled into our stream and is just sitting there like shedding one tear. He's like, but I worked so hard.
I thought really hard on that name. Miles Prower.
They don't like it? No, we love it. I promise.
People love Tails. I don't think they know his name's Miles Prower.
I feel, yeah, that is actually, weirdly, I guess, like a little known fact.
I didn't know it till, like, well after Sonic 2 came out. I didn't, like, it never...
Listen, I'm not deep enough in the Sonic lore or anything, so I don't know if that was always his name from the beginning.
Oh,
or
it was.
They, like, introduced that later.
It totally was.
Okay.
I'm sucking.
Yeah, you went straight down directly into that spike ball. It was good.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know what's
Sonic
here.
Pro Strats.
Alright. I already came here. Alright. Can't get a Chaos Emerald out of this level. This boss level. So I'm not too worried about the rings.
What's the boss fight?
It's Robotnik.
What? Is it always Robotnik? You don't fight anything different?
What happened there?
What happened? What?
You'll see.
Oh. I thought you were talking about something I did. No. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. What the fuck do I do? Okay, I can't get up on that, so fuck that. Shit! I was jumping! I've gotta stop doing that. Like, I'm really screwing myself over with this. Oh, next zone is Labyrinth Zone. That's not fun.
Oh, so it's worse than this. Okay. Exciting.
I like this. I'm having fun with this.
I mean, I'm glad you are.
Yeah, I'm enjoying. This is a good gameplay experience. Like, I'm sorry you're so jaded about Sonic, man. It's okay. I mean, Sonic is the greatest, and we all know he's the greatest. So it's all right.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah. You think Mario's better than Sonic?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Even as a character?
Yes. Actually, no. You know what's better than both of them? Ouija.
All right, Lyle, we got you.
Ouija for president.
Ouija for president. All right, Lyle, thank you for being here tonight. Really appreciate it.
All right, enjoy your production issues. Just tell them to turn it off and turn it on again, and then just come back in the stream. You'll be fine. That fixes everything.
Except my computer. Not this one, the other one. You turn that off, turn that on again, it says it won't boot until you force it to boot.
Well, that's because you suffer from some sort of ancient curse.
I must. My computers don't like me.
Which is a great thing to have when you co-host a podcast that relies on technology.
Oh no, now I have no rings. This is not good.
Uh-oh. Now shit just got real now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, did it get too real? Hold on.
Got too real.
Yep, it sure did.
Right. Oh shit, I start out with no rings. This is not good.
Man, oh, you just go directly into the boss fight. Yeah, that's not good. I was about to say that, like, there's rings, like, all over the fucking place, but nope.
I got close there. Woo! Should have died on that one, though.
This is fine. This is Sonic hard mode.
Alright.
That's a thing, right? That has to be a thing, like Sonic, like, zero ring runs or something. I'm sure that's a thing.
Everything's a thing nowadays, man. Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta take a break. Give me about 5 minutes, everybody. Give him a nice serenade, Shane, while I'm away.
Oh, great. Yeah, no pressure. That's fine. I'll just vamp for a while.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, sure. So, this looks cool. To be fair, I've never actually seen this level because I haven't played Sonic this far. Because I didn't think it was worth my time. But hey, here we are. Looks like, vaguely Egyptian, maybe? Let's go with that. Or possibly Mesopotamian. Who knows? Some nice crystal formations. Beautiful, but could be dangerous. Who knows? There's also, apparently we are at sea level in this level. A sea of lemon lime soda, perhaps a Sprite or a 7-Up. Actually, given the time period of this game, I'm gonna say it's a 7-Up. They had a cool spot like promotion. It was a crossover event. It's pretty great. You guys missed out on it. You know what's gonna be awesome is watching this on the VOD on YouTube later. Somebody comes across this and they're just like, oh cool, I get to listen to Shane bullshit about nothing for like 5 minutes while Chris goes and does something. This is exciting content, I know. So while I'm waiting for Chris, I am playing Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia on my phone and running through some quest missions. So that's fun. We are not sponsored by them, but I will totally say that it's worth it if you're into mobile gaming. Oh, I think I hear Chris returning. I'm off the hook now for entertainment. Hooray! What is that, a dog? It sounds like a dog bowl. Are you feeding your dog? Now is not the time for that. Puppers can wait. Can you just imagine being someone that like just stumbles into this stream right now and this is what you see? Just nothing's going on. and some disembodied voice just talking about fucking nothing. You either think that you found the greatest content on Twitch or the worst thing in the world. The telltale sounds of beverages. No, it's fine, Chris. Take your time. I'm I'm having a really good time here. Looking at this pause screen. Sanic. Looking mildly irritated. Oh, hey, I think he's back.
Hi, everyone. Hey, so this is a reminder. We have awesome stuff in our merch store. Be sure to visit our merch store at bit.ly/RHPmerch. All right.
Yeah. So for anybody that was, here and just listening to me bullshit about nothing for like 5 minutes, please go buy our t-shirts or some shit.
What'd you go over while I was away, Shane?
Dude, I don't even know. It was kind of a blur. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
I was talking about the aesthetic of this level because I've actually never seen it because I've never bothered to play this far into this game, but it looks vaguely Egyptian, maybe Mesopotamian. I don't know.
I think it's more Greco-Roman.
Okay, I could go with that. I was also talking about the sort of the greenish sea level thing you've got going on here. Could be some sort of lemon lime soda, maybe a 90s crossover promotion with the Cool Spot and some 7-Up.
That probably would have happened like later. I could see that. Like Sonic presents 7-Up's Labyrinth Zone.
Yeah, there you go.
But Cool Spot wasn't a bad game. Have you ever played Cool Spot?
A little bit, yeah, I did actually.
It's not terrible.
For like a product tie-in game, it's actually not bad.
By the way, do you think we should do a full episode on Parasite Eve?
That's a good question, considering I have no familiarity with anything about the game whatsoever.
Okay. I just completed it. I realized I think that'd be a good game for you to play. It's not a long game.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think 9. I beat it in under 9 hours. So I think be a good game, like just to bullshit around with.
Well, didn't you sent me we have a rapid fire review for it, don't you?
We do. There's just a lot more I could say about it. But
okay.
If you're interested, that's the thing. It all comes down to whether or not you ever get a chance to play it. It's not much of a point if you don't ever get to play it.
True. I mean, I'll have to put it on the docket. Right now, I'm trying to play through Luigi's Mansion before we do our episode on that.
I'll have to fire up my memory banks. I played that game when it was new. All of, goddamn, 18 years ago. I hate this level. I hate this level. I hate this level. I hate this level.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun.
I don't
I
understand.
never really understood why anybody thinks that underwater is fun.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, no one likes underwater levels, people. Stop it. Just stop it. They don't like them in Zelda. They don't like them in Sonic. They don't like them anywhere.
Unless you're Echo the Dolphin.
Does anyone really like that game?
I honestly, I don't know. I feel like it's people like it ironically.
Yeah, I tried playing it once. Not a fan. Not a fan. At all. I guess on the Sega CD it has a good soundtrack though. The most terrifying sound to any kid who grew up in the 90s is the Sonic drowning tune. Unless your name is Shane Koski. Then you just hate Sonic.
I mean, I saved myself from that trauma, yes.
You're probably like, yeah, I'm gonna let Sonic drown.
It's for the best.
That means I don't have to play anymore if he dies, right?
I can only hope.
So floaty. Okay, I hate that thing too. Like, fuck that thing. Oof. No! No! You son of a bitch!
Man, either there must be a major delay.
God damn it. Fucking hate you, Labyrinth Zone. I fucking hate you.
I have no idea what's going on. The stream froze for like 5 seconds.
It's not good.
Oh, hey, you made it out of the level.
Getting out of the level's not the problem. It's trying to get all these fucking Chaos Emeralds, which I'm not promising I'm going to get all of. I jumped! Oh. Get it. Get the bubble. There you go. Alright. You're alive. So how was the events yesterday that you went to?
I went to a wedding. Well, okay, it actually wasn't really a wedding. It was a technically the reception, but it was like way after the fact because they had to have the wedding before he had to go off to basic and then came back, and now that he was here, they could have like a proper reception, and so that's what that was yesterday.
So essentially it was a party.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. But it was good. It was good. You know, there was an open bar, so that's a plus.
Okay. The open bars are always good. Where do you go to basic at?
So he's Air Force. He went to
Lackland.
somewhere in, sure. Yes, actually, yeah.
San Antonio.
Yep, because we went down to San Antonio for his graduation.
Okay. Yeah, my wife's in San Antonio right now.
Really? What's she doing down there?
She's with her father. It's her father's birthday.
Okay.
So they paid for the ticket and everything, and she flew out there. And they live in Houston, but they decided to go to San Antonio for the weekend. San Antonio is a beautiful city, and you could probably attest to that because you've been there.
Yeah, no, it was nice. We had some time to kind of look around and explore the city a little bit. We were only there for like a weekend, but yeah, no, it was nice.
You got the
Went down
river
to,
walk.
like, the riverfront.
Yeah. You got the Alamo, which is, if you haven't seen the Alamo before, you'd be extremely disappointed once you do. I'm just gonna say that out front. Everyone's expecting me.
Yep. Because I had never seen it either, and then we went and I was like, so this is it, huh? It's like, it's weird though because it's located like right in the middle of the city, which you wouldn't expect. Like you'd think it's off on like a desert.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm like my first time there. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go to the Alamo, and I'm driving down, And you know, I'm looking around, drive right past it. I'm like, was that it? It's like, yeah. Like, so you can drive right past it and not know.
Oh yeah.
It's so small. Like, I think my house might be bigger. And my house is not big, people. Just gotta trust me on this one. Yeah, that place is tiny. Everything's bigger in Texas except for the Alamo. I hate this stage. Hate Labyrinth Zone.
And like on top of the fact that you like objectively control worse while you're underwater, it's also you're constantly under a timer with like threat of drowning. I don't understand who thought that these would be like compelling game mechanics. I really don't.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a save state. Fuck it. I'm getting all the chaos emeralds, everybody.
Wait, you're getting all? I thought you missed one already before.
Well, you can go back. Because this is one of the levels I failed before.
Oh, okay.
Which I almost did right there. So save state is loaded. I don't know how to put on a button in this emulator. I probably should figure that out, but I don't. This is time. Yeah, it's not... This is a pain in the ass. This button is... Yeah, it's so much more responsive on original hardware. There's a noticeable difference.
I mean, have you ever considered getting good?
I thought about it. But then I remember there's people out there that hate Sonic. And I gotta make sure that everyone loves Sonic. There it is.
By
if you
being
don't love Sonic,
bad at it? Is that what? Is that your grand plan?
What's my grand plan?
I feel like you were implying that you were saying you were going to make everybody love Sonic by apparently being bad at it. Is that your plan?
I'm better at a lot of people at Sonic.
I'm just saying. I'm hearing a lot of things being blamed on a controller. That's all I'm saying.
Only for the special zone, like.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like this part either. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this part at all.
It just looks like a lot of falling. Is that the whole level? Just falling?
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, forgot. All right, there it is. Step on this thing. I wish I had more people in the chat right now so they could tell me what's going on at Clash of Champions for WWE, because I have no idea what's going on tonight.
I was keeping an eye on the viewer count. We were actually up to 5 for a little while. I mean, nobody was talking, but you know. So actually, I was going to ask you that. Do you have the stream up right now?
I do.
Okay. Okay, so it's literally just us watching ourselves. Okay, that's good.
Hey, you know, that's what YouTube's for. YouTube is magic. Well, not really. Not. I mean, it's not making any miracles for us, but it's there. recording again? Like on the 21st? I think it's the 21st.
That's a good question.
It's in my calendar.
Yes, 21st.
Okay.
Which means I have this week to finish Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. We should definitely go to the bar again on the 21st. I'm all down for that. If you got the time.
Yeah,
I like
for that. I don't have anything else planned, so.
So, not sponsorship mention, because no one sponsors us. There's this place that is local to us called Amy's Place that we've been going to, and I give that place a decent review. It's nice and fuck me. It's nice and local. I like local places, like supporting local businesses, and it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Obviously, or
I
else
agree.
we wouldn't be going there. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm invincible right now. And it's here in the mighty city of Jacksonianville. Actually, it's more in Orange Park, but we'll just say Jacksonville because we say Orange Park. Everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck's Orange Park?" I don't know, douchebag. Probably should look it up.
That's why whenever anybody asks me like where I was from, and you know I'm like, oh yeah, I was from Maine. And they're like, oh, where in Maine? I never actually tell them exactly where, because I think I've only had like maybe 2 or 3 people in my entire life actually recognize it.
People from
I'm just
Maine.
like, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Other than that, I'm just like, yeah, it's like 45 minutes outside of Portland, because everybody knows Portland. I'm like, oh right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's at the southeastern part. I know where Brunswick is.
Yeah, that's way up north.
Nath.
Yeah, up north.
Did you used to have that accent, by the way? I think I've asked you this question way long ago in the past.
No, I kind of wish I did. I mean, to be fair, I guess the lack of accent is probably more beneficial to someone who is spending a lot more time now in an audio format. But
Yeah.
I kind of wish that I had like a really sweet like down east accent.
I do have someone I work with at my place of business, and he has a very, very, very strong New England accent. He never grew
Okay,
up in it.
so when you say New England though, do you mean like Maine, New England, or do you mean like Boston?
Boston.
Because it's different. Okay, yeah. Well, that's like a really good friend of mine down here is originally from Massachusetts, and he still occasionally will slip into that too.
He tried saying something like maybe it was in Maine, that like hot dogs in Maine, like it's a big deal or something like that. Like, you're full of shit. Like, they're like red hot dogs.
Oh, red snappers, yeah.
Hot dogs. Yeah? That's a real thing.
The red snapper hot dogs, yeah.
And that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we never ate them because, like, there's a reason that most of the rest of the country doesn't have those, because that red casing that it has on it is, like, known to be a kind of like a cancer-causing agent or some shit.
Did this game just brick itself?
Did you just brick an emulator? I'm waiting for the stream to catch up, because
shit.
right now you're still, like, derping around in the water. Oh. Are you stuck? Are those platforms not coming back?
They did temporarily, and then they went back
Oh,
up.
there we go. Okay, wait, I see him now. Oh, and now you can fall down again. Okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, way to make people have anxiety attacks, Sonic. Like, oh my god, did I just trap these people? Yeah, you did, Sonic. Great fucking job.
Wow. Well, great job to the level designers for purposefully trolling people. Good job.
That's game design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hate Labyrinth Zone, and so should you. Everyone should hate Labyrinth Zone.
Oh, don't worry, I do.
You just hate Sonic.
Yeah, but I mean, by extension, that means I also hate Labyrinth Zone, so I'm right there with you. Also, hey, whoa, okay, hi Robotnik, you just fucking come out of nowhere. Did you see that Target has Mario Kart Hot Wheels?
I thought that was that's been a thing.
I don't know. I don't think so, because I just saw someone posting about it. Like, yeah, apparently it's a thing now. I don't know how long it's been around. Of course, like they're like the MSRP is like $5 or whatever, and you can get them for that much at Target. But then I looked on Amazon, and they're selling them for like $15 a piece because, of course, they are.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'll stick with my amiibos. I only need one vice when it comes to useless collectibles.
Dude, okay, so you know that I don't typically buy a lot of amiibos. I have like 3 maybe.
Yeah.
And but man, they I actually really like the new Link's Awakening amiibo. I think that one's pretty cool.
I might have to get that.
Also, did you see the 3 Pokemon starters?
No.
Yeah, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle.
Oh, for Pokemon Trainer for Smash. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get those. So my wallet's crying. I can't find an Isabella anywhere. I don't want to buy an Animal Crossing amiibo because that kind of supports that garbage ass Animal Crossing game for the Wii. I might get a used one.
I was gonna say, are you saying you don't like Animal Crossing just in general, or?
You know what? I don't get Animal Crossing. I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I'm just gonna say I don't get it. Like, I don't understand the fascination with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get the whole obsession with it. I enjoyed playing it. I don't even remember which one it was that I played. It was on my DS, but I had fun with it. You know, it's a relaxing thing. I mean, it's really similar to like what is Harvest Moon, right? Like that.
Yeah, and I like Harvest Moon, which is even weird. Fuck.
I mean, at the very least, we can all come together with our like shared disdain of Tom Nook and his loan sharkery.
See, that's the thing. I haven't played it enough to know that he's a loan shark. But I know that people freak.
That's like 5 minutes into the game. Like how? Well, how long did you play it?
5 minutes.
Okay, great.
Like, I don't know. I like Harvest Moon, so I'm not gonna say it's a bad game. I love Harvest Moon. Like, I get all in. I'll get all in some Harvest Moon. But I think there's more structure in Harvest Moon than Animal Crossing. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, Harvest Moon's more linear, and I know you're talking about it like a free-forming thing. And that's the thing. I've been pretty open about the fact I don't like open video. I don't like open games, right? Sandbox games. I just don't enjoy them. They don't do anything for me. I think that's why I don't like games like Animal Crossing. It's just... I like a starting point, I like an ending point, and Animal Crossing doesn't seem like that's a game for me. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, and I actually feel similarly to you in a lot of ways with that. Shit, what the hell was the name of that game that everybody was super obsessed with? Like, what was it, 2 years ago or something?
Stardew Valley?
Yes, that one. I tried playing that, dude, and I could not get into it because it's exactly that. It's like, okay, here's like your grandpa's farm or whatever, and here's the town, and do what you want. And I'm like, okay, but just tell me what I need to do. Like, I don't. I mean, sure, yes, I guess I could go plant some shit and do that and talk to some townspeople or whatever, but if you're not going to give me a main plot thread or something to follow, then I kind of lose interest. Like, I don't know. I mean, we were talking about this before. That's why I also, and I'm sure we'll end up talking about this at some point, because if it's not already there, it's getting close to being within our realm of games that we can talk about, but that's why I've kind of fallen off on like Assassin's Creed, because I really enjoyed the first two, because I think the first one was it was a tighter experience. It wasn't as expansive.
Yeah.
So even though it was like an open world-ish kind of game, it wasn't like overwhelmingly large or anything. And then the second one I thought really refined that formula and did it really well. Plus just Ezio as a character was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think everybody can agree he was the best one.
He was a character, unlike Altair.
Yeah. But then after that, like, okay, like everything up about like Black Flag, for example, I should by all rights love the shit out of Black Flag, because you get to be a fucking pirate and an assassin all at the same time, and you get to like own your own pirate ship and like sail the seas and like blow motherfuckers up and steal their shit. Like, by all rights, I should have finished that game already and loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
But I've tried to play it like 4 fucking times, and I can never fully get into it because of the fact that it's so open-ended.
Hold on, I'm going to cheat here real quick.
All right, great. But anyway, yeah, that's a long-winded way of saying that knowing your preferences for games, I don't think you'd be super into that. The thing that I just forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
Stardew Valley. Animal Crossing.
That, but oh yeah, Animal Crossing. That's it.
Sonic got them all and didn't cheat at all. Haha. Nope.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Completely legit.
Legitimately, without save states.
Do you become Super Saiyan Sonic now?
No.
Is that what happens?
No, not in this game. That starts the Sonic 2.
Oh.
Totally not ripped off Goku, by the way.
Yeah, no. I mean, Sonic turns a shade of golden yellow. That's not reminiscent of anything at all. But...
I can't. Yeah, this came out 91, and in Japan, I think he had gone Super Saiyan by then. In America, he had not. Like, not even close. In 91. It was like Dragon Ball Z wasn't even out here in 91.
That reminds me, so did you ever experience like original Dragon Ball? Like not Z, just like the original one.
Oh, I love the original Dragon Ball.
Would you so you would recommend it then?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I was just curious. I've heard a lot about it.
I think I actually
It's one of
enjoyed
those things that I should check out.
I enjoy Dragon Ball more than I like Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I've heard that from a number of other people before too. So.
I just think it doesn't take itself as seriously. I think Dragon Ball Z is it's humorless, and I think Dragon Ball is just filled with humor. It's more of a comedy anime than it is a serious action anime. So in that aspect, I do like it. It's like a little more perverse and immature in a way as well.
I have heard that, yes. Which
it's toilet humor, and I love toilet humor. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like I love it. There's nothing wrong with toilet humor, in my opinion. But you know, if you don't like that, then you're not gonna like Dragon Ball. It's completely different kind of tone until you get to like the second half, and then like they kind of up the stakes a little bit, but it never really loses its charm, and that's what I like about Dragon Ball, especially the first season of Dragon Ball when you have like Yamcha and Bulma and stuff like that. And I think it was much more or like trying to be more like a Journey to the West, which is what it's based off of course. And you know that's cool, man. But I mean, Japan does that with a lot of stuff, so.
So let me ask this though: does the original Dragon Ball also include like, you know, the multi-episode like charging up fights that Dragon Ball Z does?
No.
Okay.
And that's I think
my exposure to Dragon Ball Z, apart from like, you know, osmosis through pop culture and memes, was like watching Dragon Ball Z abridged, because I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna experience any of this, I just give me the relevant parts, and so I don't have to sit here and watch people, you know, scream at each other for like 3 hours.
Yeah, the abridged is a lot better. I think they do that with like Dragon Ball Z Super or Dragon Ball Z Kai. And that just shows that like the developers even knew. But they had to like re-release Dragon Ball Z to make sense of it all, right? And Dragon Ball Super and Kai. And those are essentially Dragon Ball Z abridged. Because you watched like the joke version that kind of tied everything together, you know, it's ha ha ha. But yeah, they made Kai and Super, which kind of did that from the studio itself. And of course the reason of that is like the manga came the anime was outpacing the manga. So they had to catch up. You know, the manga had to catch up to where the anime was before they could continue on with it. So they didn't do
the Game of Thrones problem.
Right, but Game of Thrones went ahead without the books being written, and for the anime they didn't want to go ahead until the manga was written. I didn't know I could do that. I just killed the bad guy. I probably wasn't supposed to. Or that was really good targeting. So yeah, you're right. Like I was thinking that too. Like in Game of Thrones, like everyone made their own plot lines essentially. HBO just said like, hey, we're going to do this. We have a general outline, but the story was never written. But in Japan, I guess, you know, when you have anime, they're just not going to do that. And like Dragon Ball Z isn't the only one that has like a ton of episodes that make no sense. You also have One Piece, which I think is still running to this day. You have Naruto that ran forever. I'm sure there's other ones. I think Hunter x Hunter is another one. None of these I've watched. I've watched, I think, up until the end of the Frieza saga for Dragon Ball Z. And that's about all I've watched. So a lot of these long-running animes, like, I haven't watched. I don't have the vested interest in doing it. I think the longest one I watched was Fist of the North Star. And that one's bonkers. That show is bonkers. I have to say this. I do have to buy the Sega game that came out not too long ago. Because it looks so goofy. When I don't know. I have to explain it.
So I'm looking at this right now, and yeah, looks like the original Dragon Ball was 153 episodes, and then Dragon Ball Z was fucking ginormous. But then when they did the Kai like director's cut, they cut it back down to about 159.
Yeah. Made it much more consistent.
167 internationally, apparently. Huh. How do you even find, like, well, apart from, I guess, the Bay of Pirates or some shit, like, how do you even find, like, the original Dragon Ball series?
It was on Hulu. I watched it on Hulu.
Really?
Yep.
I believe I still have access to Hulu thanks to, like, my Amazon subscription or something.
Like, I used to work night shift, and in order to keep my schedule consistent, on my days off, I would just stay up all night, and I would keep myself occupied. So I'd either play games or watch anime, and that's how I watched. That's how I watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah, look at that. Oh shit, they've got. Oh wait, watch with live TV. What the hell is that?
That's not good. Okay.
Oh, they've got the OG. Apparently Hulu also has Dragon Ball Z Kai, but you have to have some sort of bullshit extra subscription in order to watch it. Huh. Well, that's good to know. Maybe I'll end up watching Dragon Ball then.
I should definitely check it out. I mean, just so it's so ingrained within culture, especially weeb culture, which is integral to video game culture. Whether you like it or not, it's just there. You need to make yourself familiar with the Dragon Ball.
Apparently, their Hulu, however, does not give you the option to watch. Oh, wait a minute. No, okay, they're all subbed. Okay, no, that's good. I didn't want a dub. I'm one of those people. I'd prefer to watch it subtitled with original track than.
Oh, you have to. For Dragon Ball, you have to. Oh my god. Maybe it got better. But when I first started watching Dragon Ball, it was like when it was on Adult Swim and Funimation just started it, and they were like truncating the episodes to an absurd degree. Like they made their own music for these things, like for the opening. Okay, that wasn't bad. And it was just like there was subtlety in the Japanese version that made the original Japanese Dragon Ball Z so much better. And if you want to understand what I'm saying, like you got to go to watch when Gohan fights Cell. And I haven't watched it like canonically, so that it's probably the worst. It's not a great example for me, right? I'm kind of preaching something that I didn't practice. But watch when Gohan is fighting Cell and he goes to Super Saiyan level 2, and in the Japanese version compared to the English version, you just see how much better it is when they're doing it for the Japanese version. It's a much, like, sometimes less is more. And the Japanese understood that with Dragon Ball. I think they understand that for anime in general.
Did you ever watch One Piece?
No.
I've always been like mildly interested in things that I've kind of seen from that, but then it's on Hulu also, and I was just looking, and there's like 11 fucking seasons of that show.
Oh, it goes on forever. That's one of those, like, it's been going on for a long time. Another one is Hajime no Ippo, and that's a really good one. I watched that, and I love that anime. The manga, I think, is still going to this day as well.
That's like there's still a lot of like the sort of quintessential ones that I haven't gotten around to watching. Like at some point, I need to watch Cowboy Bebop.
At some point, have you watched Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Also that. I need to watch that.
Jesus Christ. I get my ass kicked right now.
That's weird. Oh, okay. So apparently Cowboy Bebop, they included dub and sub for everything.
I will say the English voiceover for Cowboy Bebop I don't find offensive. Maybe it's just because I grew up with it. I like the English dub for Cowboy Bebop.
I gotta finish watching One Punch Man. I started watching it a while ago.
Oh, so good. I can't wait for second season to show up on Netflix. I probably could watch it on Hulu or something. But One Punch Man is fantastic.
I do really like it. Okay, so I need to make a confession. I totally have not been paying attention to what you've been doing because I've been looking up anime. Where are you? Are you like?
I'm in the Scrap Brain Zone, and this is another one of those levels that is. This is just hard. This is just a hard level. That's all.
Like how close are you to beating the game?
Not far. Like this is one of the last levels, and you can tell the difficulty really ramps up at Scrap Brain Zone. It's like one of those like difficulty just rises for no reason levels, and that's what Scrap Brain Zone is. It does the same thing in the Game Gear and Master System version. Like for no reason, like the difficulty curve just spikes for Scrap Brain Zone.
All right, so can you explain to me the difference between Naruto and Naruto Shippuden?
Nope.
Okay. Also, there is apparently Boruto.
That's like a continuation of Naruto, I think.
And then there is Naruto spin-off, Rock Lee and his ninja pal.
Yeah, I can tell you.
That is just...
I have pretty much actively avoided Naruto. I'm not even gonna lie.
Also, is the proper pronunciation of this Hunter X Hunter or Hunter Cross Hunter?
Ask Sony. They don't even know.
I feel like that's always a thing. Anytime any title like that includes an X, it's like a gamble as to whether you're supposed to say cross or X.
Well, in Japan, it's cross. It's Hunter Cross Hunter.
Okay.
So just I would say just to be safe, Hunter Cross Hunter.
Watching that in the other room. She's been watching it.
Hunter Cross Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the whole thing saved on a hard drive of mine for when I was like abroad, and I didn't watch it because my previous laptop was garbage, and my new laptop can handle that kind of stuff. So, but I didn't watch it then. I was watching like Initial D. Initial D is really good. But
So much stuff.
the great thing about did they have Hajime no Ippo?
Fucking, I don't even know. How do I'm gonna guess on how to spell that. Hajime. That sounds right.
Yeah, Hajime no No Ippo Ippo.
Nope.
No, that sucks.
Let's see if that's. Oh, it's a boxing manga.
Yeah, it is. It's fantastic.
Anime television series aired on Nippon Television. It apparently had a TV movie.
I love it. You don't get the full payoff in the manga that's available, but I still find it to be a really good anime regardless. Shit. Why am I killing myself here?
Apparently, there were some video games based on that as well.
Yeah, it came out in the United States. It's a really good game. I can't remember the name of it, but like people like really overlooked it.
Apparently, it's called Victorious Boxers 2 Fighting Spirit.
Yes. It's like a good game, man. It's a legit game. For the PlayStation.
Yeah, it says there was a PlayStation 2, and a GBA game, I guess.
But I think only the PlayStation version came out in the States, if I'm correct. But it was like a good game, but no one knew what it was when it released, like in '97 or something like that. I think it was '97. Alright. Good thing about having all the Chaos Emeralds, I don't give two shits about how many rings I have anymore. Which is a good thing.
Trying to see if, because apparently it was all Fighting Spirit when it was released in North America. So. But it's still not on Hulu though.
Oh, what the fuck just happened? Okay, I need to pay attention. I'm not paying attention.
And it is not on Netflix.
Oh, nothing's on Netflix. Netflix is terrible for anime, man. Like
I don't know.
Hulu's...
They seem to have stuff. I don't know if it's actually good. But...
They have stuff, Hulu's really
They've
good.
got Hunter Cross Hunter. They've got Attack on Titan. They've got Sword Art Online. I was watching Seven Deadly Sins, but I gotta be honest, it was actually kind of boring. I don't know.
I liked it for a while. When you're binge watching it, you know, I watched it while I was in Bahrain just because it was something to watch.
Yeah.
Alright, got those rings. But it ended abruptly, and I guess there's a new season. I haven't felt inclined to watch the new season at all.
Oh, apparently there was a Seven Deadly Sins movie too.
Anime does that. I'd recommend you.
Also,
You gotta.
They've got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on Netflix now.
Yeah, that is really good. It's over the top good. Like, it's so cheesy. I love it. And like it's like kind of like the anime Bastard. So all the characters are named after musical influencers. Like the big bad, as far as I know, the big bad, his name is Dio.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, because that's the whole meme, right? Like, oh, you expected blah, but it was me, Dio.
Yeah. So like you look at all these characters they have in that series, and they're all named after like bands and musical people. It's nuts.
No, actually, the next one that I've already watched it, but I was actually just talking to Brianna about it because she hasn't seen it. I'm probably gonna sit down with her and watch Full Metal Alchemist because
that's good. That's good. Brotherhood is better.
Yeah, I haven't watched Brotherhood yet, but that's what I've heard.
They're both good. I like.
I really enjoyed the original. So.
Am I gonna die? Sonic died. Gotta start all the way back here, huh? I guess I'm gonna get my checkpoint. Of course, they have to like remake it like Labyrinth Zone because Labyrinth Zone is the devil. I hate Labyrinth Zone. I've said enough. Jesus Christ, Sonic. I'm right by the bubble maker.
Things you never thought that you would exclaim out loud.
Give me the goddamn bubbles.
My bubbles.
And this is why children have anxiety attacks, because of this fucking game right here. And I'm dead. Alright, I'm gonna just do this. Alright.
I say, I don't know, so I was asking, I don't know how close you were to the end there, because I don't know if you were gonna, like, wrap this up soon as I'm yawning into the...
I can wrap it up soon. It's just, I gotta make it past this level. I'll just take this down, fuck it. I hate underwater Sonic levels. Get in your hole, Sonic. Oh, checkpoint. Finally, checkpoint. See that, Sonic? That's what this checkpoint does.
Yay.
Not that that matters, because I have 1 life left. Oh, now there's plenty of bubbles. There's bubbles for days. Fuck you, spiny fucker. Fuck that thing. Okay, good. Alright, bubbles. No! No! No!
I feel like maybe this is a good place like for save states or something. Just, I don't know.
I got robbed.
No.
I got robbed. I'm telling y'all I got robbed.
Oh, that's a is that a hard game over? Like where? Oh, okay. There's the save state.
That was garbage. That's what that was. Hard game over or not. That was trash. Still, Sega has perfect, flawless level design and should always be worshipped.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's nice to know that the elevator boss existed before World of Warcraft. So.
What's the elevator boss?
So, in the Undercity, which is the Forsaken capital in World of Warcraft, to get down to the Undercity underneath the ruins of Lord Rohan, you have to take elevators. And the way that those elevators are structured, it was a somewhat frequent occurrence that people would end up dying in them because they would either get stuck on a piece of geometry or get into the elevator just as the door was closing and the elevator was about to go plummeting down the shaft, and they would not be there in time and would fall to their deaths. So people sort of like colloquially named it the elevator boss. And yeah, so that's where you get it. Also, fun fact, Thunder Bluff, the Tauren capital city, is high up, conversely, but you also need to take elevators to get up to it, and there are ways to force people to fall off of those as well. If you time it just right, you can stun them as a rogue, and then the elevator will drop, but they'll still stay in midair because good game programming, and then and they will just plummet like 30 stories to their death. So that's fun.
I'm not too happy right now.
No. Yeah.
Which is weird, because I think last time I played this on the Sega, I beat this game in like 45 minutes. And it's not turning out that way right now. Like, at all.
It is not.
Get this bubble here. Give me a bubble! God damn it! There it is. Alright. Now I can continue on. I hate underwater levels in Sonic games. Are you gonna launch your fucking spiky things or not? Come on, you cunt. Do it. No! Haha! Beat you that time. Make a goddamn bubble. There it is. Alright. Jesus Christ. You can definitely tell there was a level memorization piece to this. I just... Oh my god. I didn't do a save state. Oh my god. Took a lot of dumb deaths right here too, so. Jesus Christ. Why am I having so much difficulty with this tonight? That's what's pissing me off.
So, like, I will hold it against you if you just want to call it.
No, because I'm like right there. I'm like right at the end of the fucking game.
So the quintessential gamer problem. Like, no, I'm gonna be stubborn and I will not give up because I'm so close to the end.
I am really close to the end. I know how close I am. Die. Because the final boss is like, for me at least, it's a fucking pushover. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a save state right here. Like if I continue, I get like 3 lives and shit. I know that, but like I'm just trying to finish this. I like how they put the bubbles right when you can just jump out of the water real quick.
Strategic placement.
Yeah, that's what I call strategic placement right there, is the fuckery. That's the thing that I don't like, is the fuckery. Fuck you. This underwater shit. Fuck this underwater shit. Fuck it. I fucking hate underwater levels. They're not fun.
It's so nice of them to make this the thing you have to do, like, right before the end.
Yeah, because they know everyone hates Labyrinth Zone. Because Labyrinth Zone is fucking trash. Gotta move, gotta move. Me a bubble. Alright. Gonna save state this just because, like, I'm ready to be done with this game. I'm having a good time. It's just within a time limit. Within a time limit, I gotta do what I gotta do, people. I gotta do what I gotta do. Shit. Alright, let's do it. No rings, motherfucker. I can do this shit.
Man, I can't wait for the stream to catch up where you are. Okay, here we go. Final zone. Yeah.
God damn it.
Is Robotnik inside of an elevator?
Yep.
What is that? he's just popping out like, hey, what's up, bitch? Oh, do you like my zappy bulbs?
This is the final boss.
I mean, I gathered that from the final zone title card.
Bastard. Oh, that's a cheap strategy. I should just do that. I like that. I'll just do that.
So is this, does he have like a second form or something?
Hold on, if I continue, I start from the final stage? Yep! Haha! Fuck you, save states. I am victorious.
Oh no, you only have 9 continues.
I hate him. I always remember coming to the stage when I was a kid because we knew the code, debug code, and we'd always use that. And we always go to the final stage, of course, because when you're a kid, you know, what else you're going to do. Starlight Zone was one. I love the music for Starlight Zone, so we'd always load that one up. And this one, Scrap Brain, we never load up, because Scrap Brain was irritating, as you just saw. Like, Scrap Brain is not fun. But you did that in the final zone. And then I learned the debug code and the debug phone. The debug code is really fun. Because you get to, like, you can change Sonic into a ring and just make a ton of rings and give yourself a million rings and just float about the level however you want. You should be in that one, bastard. Boom. Never figured to just hide out over here in this corner. I can't get you in that corner. I'm just gonna start calling him Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey can't get me in that corner.
But, oh. Man, that one took me a second. I was like, well, that's a weird thing to say, but right, that movie that's still happening.
Might happen, because they shelved it, because everyone was like, what the fuck is this shit? We don't want...
Did they actually shelf it? I thought the last thing they said was that they were gonna fix it and make him look less like fucking Nightmare.
And no one has heard anything about it since. That was months ago at this point, man.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe they're just really hard at work making Sonic be good.
You'd think they'd have it updated.
I don't know what that means, but, you know.
Look how fast this... Now, watch how fast this fat fucker was. He was really fast at getting away from me. But I got him. And I got all the Chaos Emeralds, so good for me. I wish I didn't have to continue, everybody. I normally don't have to, but I had to on this playthrough, so...
Oh my god. The Animal Bonanza.
It's not Outrun, everybody. Outrun is a great game, but it's this. Sonic the Hedgehog is the game that defines the Sega Genesis. I think anyone who grew up when the Sega Genesis was out in the early 90s knows that Sonic was Sega. So I'm glad that you, if you were here, that you watched this with us tonight. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Make sure to check out our episode about the Sega Genesis that is currently out there for your listening pleasure. In addition to the rest of our stuff. So, yeah, thanks for joining us. What episode do we have coming up this Sunday? Is it this Sunday? Or is it next Sunday? Next Sunday.
That's oh crap! Now you're putting me on the spot. Hold on. Calendar away. Yes, it is this upcoming Sunday.
We recorded it. I know we already recorded. Link's Awakening.
Yes.
Link's Awakening is our episode. Is it coming out debuting tomorrow? Or is it the weekend after?
The episode it's coming out the 22nd.
Okay, next week. Okay. So in the meantime, listen to our Sega episode. Our next episode will be on the 22nd. It's going to cover Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, because we haven't played the one for the Switch yet, and I probably won't for another couple of years because I'm lame like that. Shane will probably play it, and I'll probably give you some impressions in our episodes coming up. Yeah, because he will. So in the meantime, enjoy our Sega episode. Enjoy our World of Warcraft episode that we did the week before. Then we were talking about World of Warcraft, which I was relatively silent because my internet kept failing. And I don't know much about World of Warcraft anyway, so it helped out. That's the end. See? Robotnik's angry that we have to come to the end for this stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in whatever way you did. And I hope everyone here has a good night. Till next time, joysticks. Shane, you got anything to say?
I got nothing. I don't know. Cut the feed. We're done.
Fuck it. We're doing it live. Well, we did it live.
Woo!
Right. Bye.